we have reached the butt.
Today's quest is to the Tower of London with my Romanian YouTuber friend Liviu. I met him at the anime convention, and he ended up being one of the friends I did see again. I also ran into the Arceus guy again at a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, and I was totally gonna beat him. So, come along with us and we'll learn about all sorts of British things, and also Game of Thrones, which I think is British. I don't know anything about Game of Thrones, that's why I'm qualified to make this video! Game of Thrones is about a bunch of people fighting before an eternal winter. We've got House Lannister, House Targaryen, Stark, and House Gryffindor. Right, so this is the tiny bed where the midget guy does his sister, I think. Here's the altar where the king would pray to Jesus because there are boobs in that show, you sinners! And right here is the Iron Throne itself. It's really good at getting wrinkles out of your shirts. Just make sure you have an ironing board because it gets hot. Projectors were invented in 800 BC by Joe Biden. There are lots of stairs in the Tower of London. It's a fortress surrounded by 2 walls. Nothing can penetrate it, aside from £10 and a student discount. Alternatively, you could just walk around it. You knew nothing, Jon Snow. Wait, the northern wall is under attack by peasants.
This is the Darth Vader building. It was built by Darth Vader in 1936.
What?
But here we have the London egg.
That is not the egg. The egg is like there, like there.
That is the egg.
It doesn't even matter.
How do you like the Tower of London? Do you feel more towery and Londony?
Well, I don't want to lose my head, but...
The Tower of London was invented in 1745 by Martha Stewart. Here we have some 13th century peasants in period costumes.
Oh, look, there is a tank.
This was invented by the Germans in 2017. You didn't lie to the people, did you?
No.
This is how people used to get around in the medieval age. Who lives here? Planes were invented in the year 100 by Dutch legions. This is where all these salty scrubs were sent. Milady.
Here's where a Catholic priest made some Jesus graffiti. The tower kept a lot of prisoners, and Jesus was very popular at the time.
Good game.
Oh yeah, this is also where they stashed the crown jewels and other coronation regalia. They were kinda sparkly, not really glittery, and we couldn't film there, so instead you get this.
Now indoor, and if we are Game of Thrones fans, you know what that is.
This is where George R.R. Martin was invented. In 1240.
The Brits also crammed a zoo in here at one point, full of rare Pokemon such as Cubone. It also housed Daenerys Targaryen's dragons, illustrated here. They were hatched from a magic avocado. There's a whole castle town within the walls. I can only imagine who could afford to live here. Not the Lannisters, I hear they never pay their debts. Here's the Tower of Joy, where Ned Stark had a flashback. The tower's been used as a castle, fortress, and prison. It has now completed the circle as a tourist trap.
If they don't have Game of Thrones things, I would be so mad.
It's Marth.
It's
a Marth amiibo. We got a Charizard amiibo. I don't even think I have a caption for this. I think this is all I need. It's a nice wall made by Romans a long time ago. Yeah. Yep. The year 1080 was invented by Jaime Lannister in 1143.
America! Money is money, but come on, let's donate in pounds sterling.
So this is a girl horse.
As you can see from this suit of armor, people didn't have hands back in the 80s. This armor used to be made out of wood, but as they soon learned, Splinter is coming. Something about this armor looks, incomplete. I'm running out of Game of Thrones facts. It's gonna take me 6 years to come up with more. Hey, look, I found Winds of Winter.
The Lion King, next to the most hideous unicorn the world's ever seen.
MLB.
Looks like someone just got embarrassed in front of his crush. He's redder than a wedding. They've got a life-size statue of the actual mother of dragons.
It has a name. It's a human, just like us. You know it's hardcore because its feet are made of guns.
Then we saw people in costumes, which is terrifying, so I had to leave. Right, Game of Thrones, invented in 1776 by Justin Trudeau. Fun fact, this is the wall that divides Westeros and Easteros.
and then...
Wow, that was a beautiful, life-changing experience. The day was still young and we had more touristy garbage to do, so we walked across the Tower Bridge.
Time for you to get a watch.
We both got pizza. Liviu ate his with a fork, for politeness he said, and I then realized the uncultured swine I've been all along.
Vlogging! I'll just voice over there. Here we have the Thames River.
This city has more dragons than Game of Thrones. So like, 4.
Here we have Poseidon, king of the seas, with his bits hanging out.
At the end of the day, near the tube station, we found a statue of Roman Emperor Trajan, who conquered the Dacians in modern-day Romania. And yes, I'm asking if he comes here often, which he does. You can read all about his victory on Trajan's column, which you can find while skipping your Shakespeare class at the V&A. So, that was the day. I hope we meet again someday, but if not, that's one more reason why I've made this vlog. Someday, today will be years ago. If we don't keep these memories, who's to say they ever even happened? And if you don't like and subscribe to my existential thoughts, then they are but lost in the wind.